Okay. You know what I always like to see happen? I like to know the process. How does thing work? Now I only got one phone, so I can't put myself in the picture all the time. And maybe it's a good thing. Sometimes I need to keep my big coconut head out the picture, okay? And that name Coconut came from my wonderful friend Daniel. Since growing up as a kid. Call me Coconut. And you know, the word stuck. You know, the kids can be funny. He called me Coconut and he called my sister Coconetta. And I'm like, serious? But you know, he's kind of right. I got a nice round head. You can't see me though. I got a nice round head, and yeah, ain't looking too bad. You know, got a little roughs here, but I'm surviving. But I'm gonna show you the stuff. Let me stop yakking on. I'm gonna show you how it is. Now here's the thing. I'm in the back of the house. Everything here is pretty much done by God's help and by self, meaning that we put up the fencing system. Okay, we bought the products, everything from Lowe's, and got the components and everything. Did the whole fence there. A lot of digging and playing and balancing and quickcrete and all that good stuff from Home Depot, and you know, and Lowe's. Both of them like favorite stuff. I mean, there's so many Lowe's in Florida now. I'm like, wow, thank God for that. We did the shed also using pallets that were delivered from pretty much from all the stuff we ordered, all the quickcrete sands, all that stuff for the pool. What's so amazing? All the stuff that we ordered, almost everything came in a pallet. And something said, just save the pallets because you just never know what exactly you might need them for. My friend Victor from New York, wonderful guy, wonderful chap, wonderful. He's the one I sold, gave me help us buy all the Mazdas so far. I mean, God bless his heart. What he said to us, look at the pallet back here. He said, save the pallets in the meantime, and you can make pallet furniture, like pallet art and pallet decorations, you know, like chairs and tables and stuff. And I'm like, you know, let me listen to what he said. I looked up some videos on YouTube and I'm like, yeah. So do you know that below this is about, let me see, about 12 pallets. Well, here's what I was saying for the good thing. About 12 pallets are below there, combined together with plywood and other stuff to make the foundation. All the stuff we ordered from the Lowe's and Home Depot, and the pallets we got from them, I just kind of kept them in the back of the fence where I showed you the picture yesterday, in the back there. And when I put it together, do you know that it was just the exact amount of pallets needed and the right configurations, because they weren't all the same size. Different configurations, different pallets all came together that can fit in a trigonometry weird kind of way that they actually made it rectangles and squares, and hence foundation was made, and hence the top of this shed. And this shed here is an arrow shed. Nobody's giving me endorsements. I'm just talking about what I bought. Okay, so I don't think I can get shaken down for that, right? It's just me talking my own stuff, right? So I bought it. It's called an arrow. Okay, I bought it. Well, I didn't buy it myself. My wife and I bought it. Don't upset the wife. Okay, so we got this stuff here. So now, and we just put these together. We bought all this stuff from Lowe's and Home Depot again. Those little tomato things, tomato stands, fruit by the vines, and we've got grapes and the corn. I'm showing you more stuff in depth. The grapes are back there. I actually got some little seeds coming up here. Oh wait, my first look at this grapes. Oh sweet, it was so tiny a couple days ago. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting too excited. I gotta cut the audio. No, but for real, I don't mean to say this because it's kind of weird talking to myself, but you know, we talk to ourselves in our minds anyhow, so we're not crazy. They say just don't answer back. The grapes are growing. First grapes. I thought this thing was dying. Oh wow, God bless. I think this is a good sign. This is a good sign. I'm happy. And I'm walking through here because there's grapes everywhere, tomatoes everywhere, more corn are popping up here, the ears here. Now, if anybody knows how to really grow corn and keep the little bugs from eating them, let me know. Now, my friend told me, who's helped me do the videos, Amy, you hear her name mentioned a lot of times. She keeps saying, you got to be consistent. I think she meant consistent in how much you do the videos and how you push them out and stuff. But you got to be consistent. And I'm like, okay, if that's what she means. Talk one topic, but when I talk about everything. So whatever comes to mind, whatever I see, say it slower. Whatever I see, whatever comes to mind, I will just say it. Okay? So let me say it slower for those who are not used to me. But for those who are used to me, bro, man, dry cactus over here, I talks fast. So I'm gonna show you all the little details of all the stuff here. What I gotta lose? You already have it here. Let's see. If you want to do some plants and put the colors together, I hope they come across nice. Just like to kind of spice up, add some variety and color to the stuff, you know? The grass has a nice contrast and background to everything. And this is, the daughter did this stuff, yeah, I call her Heidi. Daughter Heidi did this stuff. It's not a real name, but that's her name is Heidi because she's always hiding. The boy, you always hear him in the pictures, but the Heidi's always somewhere. So Heidi's hiding. And just making little things here, little flowers here. I mean, love to see the flowers. And just to kind of bring the other insects around. We did other plants here. Again, this is, I think, calamansi. Let me make sure I get out of the sun. Calamansi and some other plants in between. This thing should be, I think, a sugar apple or a good plant. I don't know exactly which one it is because we have them so mixed up and together. And we just said, let them see how they can crisscross and grow. Papaya died during the storm in the winter. It was so cold, but below it, the roots are still there. So what we realized that even if the plant dies on the top, it looks like it's shriveling up like the grapes look like, they actually are still viable. The grapes look like shriveled, like this, like shriveled sticks, like nothing. And I just kept watering it, giving it some soil, watering it, and poof. Now look, I see the first cluster of grapes coming. That is absolutely amazing. I think I bought that from Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot, one of them, but they have been amazing. So I'm over here trying to do some stuff. Let's see this. So here, this is, I think, sugar apple here. And I showed the yams and stuff yesterday and tomatoes and all that stuff. That big furry one day is like a big I think it's lemongrass. And here's watermelon trying to make a run for it. I actually talked to the plants. This guy, look at this. He grabs onto anything he can find. Bristles, things, who taught these things to know what to grab on and hold on to? Look at this. If I can tell you something, from just doing the garden and seeing the stuff that happens back here, it's amazing. How do these plants know what to do? Who tells them what to do? Again, we're talking about evolution and stuff, and don't be hating out there. Okay, it's my video. I can say what I want to do. Well, not mine, it's YouTube videos. I'm using YouTube. I'm asking YouTube to help me make it, But it's like saying, I got to give credit to who did this. Think about it. Who can do such a thing? If we're all supposed to be heading to survival of the fittest, why so much diversity? Why so much division? Is it wrong to ask questions? Look at this stuff. Tell me, he made a video yesterday and he gets blocked today because he's asking questions. I don't think it's wrong to ask questions. We like when children ask questions like, why? Why? How does it know? Why? Look at the patterns in its leaves. Look at the detail. Look at the detail and symmetry. Think about it. These things, I'm not giving it a blueprint. There's no CPU program in here, but they know innately what to do. Who tells them where to go and the limit to go? I can go on and on. So that's what I'm telling you. There are going to be a lot of videos, okay? These things have their own system altogether, built innately in themselves. But somebody taught them. No, this one grows on the ground. This one will grow on top on the vines. How high it goes, I don't know. We had some that go into the trees the last time. Who knows? But either way, I'm learning a lot from just watching them and seeing God's detail and wonderful things. All these plants, look at the colors and the variety. All this stuff, the tomatoes, all this stuff. Who could have made such a thing? This is a small garden. And this is only here. What is this one here? Is something coming here? Wait, is this the Oh, wow. Do you know something? I couldn't figure out what this plant was. I had it there for a while. This is actually a fruit being formed here. We tried to plant tomatoes and strawberries and blueberries and raspberries, and the seeds got mixed up at one point. So I don't know what exactly we planted. This plant looked like it was dyed like this, like dried up, shriveled at the edge of it. Now look, there's something coming at the tip of this. If you can see it good, my hand looks so shiny. Absolutely amazing. I didn't see that before. I think God is doing some little special blessing to kind of make it happen just when you're just watching. Because look, we got some I think it's called grape tomatoes, right? Grape tomatoes or something here. And they smell great too. They have this little thing here is going. And people, yes, talk to your plants. We ain't crazy. Talk to your plants. They love to hear good things and positive reinforcement. Like this, guys. You guys are growing up and you're twisting around the whole thing. Look at the twist. You have to burp in the video like that. Seriously, boy. This is the adopted kid again. He's actually burped in the video. I ain't edited it in. He just gotta edit it out. He's always troubling me. He should be doing his work. He's he's been homeschooled, but he's always stressing me. Look at these things here. They know exactly what to do. He wraps around the thing and holds himself strong on this. He or she. I got nothing against it. He's doing his own. They doing their own thing. They know what to do. I didn't tell it what to do. They know. And then, wow. I'm surprised because almost like overnight while sleeping, these things just pop up and grow on their own. Like inches. Look at this stuff. These are the peas. This one here, we thought these were dying last year after the storm and the cold spell that hit the whole southeast coast, especially Florida. And now they're growing back. This is another plant. I don't know what it is. A lot of times we have the plants here. I don't know which are weeds and which are actually the plants sometimes when they're so small. Like there's a lot of copy like I know like this is a weed down here. I gotta get this stuff later on. But these guys, this is some interesting arrangement. But look at this. This is a love bug here. He's here checking it out. They're all here, man. All this stuff. Amazing things. And here's the plants I showed yesterday. This is a beetle having his way. I don't know what it is. I don't know which is the good or the bad, but we usually let them grow up. Now, isn't this something that the Bible said also? Let the weeds and tear grow together. Let the wheat and the tear grow together. Don't go plucking up stuff like people in our lives. Don't go plucking up people in our lives until we know for sure that they actually are a weed. When I say pluck up, I don't mean to go harm. Just, kind of pull apart, and just kind of live godly versus the ungodly. Because if you ain't working together for God, you're not gonna be in agreement. You're gonna be in problems, including marriages and stuff. Now here are the peas. Look at the size of these peas. They're the same as the ones over there, right? The ones over here, now look, they're little peas growing. I'm like, they're little dots, and they say they regrow all the time. Little peas here. Awesome, goodness. So look at that form. Look at the detail and the color. And then here, oh, what is this? This is a weed in between the peanuts. These funny kind of leaves are peanuts. Oh, I don't think, some call them groundnuts. What is down here? Is this a peanut here? Wow. I'm gonna have to get some different cameras if I'm gonna try to do this, because there's a lot of stuff here. But I put these little peanuts in the ground and just keep watering them, trying to give a little soil here and there. Here they are. I put some here again. Don't know if they grew, and I let the grass kind of give it some cover. Do I know I need to take them out because they will take away resources? But there's so much. I can't take away all this stuff, and the sun is hot, so we gotta work with what we gotta do. So we trim, we clean, we do what we gotta do. But peanuts are growing. The peas are growing. Here's some potatoes also into the soil. And again, those who are more pros and experts at this, let me know. Even to grow potatoes, even the process of it is amazing. They said even the little dots, let me see if I can show you. The little dots in the potatoes, actually where the thing come from. There's no seed in there. How does it know? And I'm in the sun, so I can't get the best angle, right? How does it know? And this is a blueberry. They brought me some blueberries last time. Let me see. Yeah, look. And you see the price of the blueberries now in the stores? Walmart, Costco, BJ's, and those big names, you know. But look, here are blueberries. And, I'm not taking away from them because they make some great wonderful products. But the prices are adding up. We went to buy, I think it was a 10 or some 15-pound bag of strawberries. No, I think it was less than that. And it was like $15, $20 blueberries, all this money. And I'm like, just for those stuff, how much we can do for ourselves if we can just grow our own crops ourselves, or at least try to do a couple at a time. Over there in the back there's like a soursop, very good for anti-cancer properties I'm hearing about. Why don't we just try? So we try to do things like spread them around the property. More watermelons here just to see where it might grow, because the soil is a little different. Here the soil I'm noticing is like sandy sometimes, some more dirt than others, and some have more clay. So I'm trying to see where it actually grows. I'm just trying to, I have a couple of seeds. I put 2 seeds a piece in each of these openings. 2 seeds a piece. Regine does a couple different ways also. We try different things. She grows them in the plant, what do you call it, the little plant pots. I just put them directly and see what happens, just to compare. And I just put them next to a regular plant. These plants here we bought, I think Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart again. And I just put them. And this plant has a funny thing. It comes out as pink or white, and a combination like this. This is white with the yellow interior. This one is pink with red interior. This one here is a mixture of white with pink interior. And this one is yellow with pink. Honestly speaking, this is the first time I'm noticing that these 2 colors. I thought that just 2 plants go side by side. But these plants are crisscrossing and mixing it together. Kind of like humans, right? No matter where you are, red or yellow, black and white, all are precious and just on God's side. Mix them up, have fun. God said, be fruitful and multiply. Yes, plants, be fruitful and multiply. And look at the pattern of the leaves. And another thing about them too, you don't have to keep taking them up and planting them like a seed. I just take them and move them around. I look for the cat. I'm trying to make a video here. Boy, you gonna come on here asking for the more. I'm trying to make a video. This is the boy, he's always on me. I'm looking for the cat too. Find out and let me know. But it's all right, we love him now. He's not adopted really, I like to bug him. He's always bugging me. Calls me the grandpa. So I just plant them around. We just plant them around different parts, and they jump. They propagate on their own. They jump. So for those who are hating school and all this stuff, what's up with biology and all these things? It's good to learn about botany, and it's amazing. I cannot say thank you enough to everybody, all the teachers, all the friends and people who said, go ahead, try, continue, don't give up in what you do. And even when I didn't understand what it is about school, to see, should you bother with this? We don't know. We're just trying to figure life out. But there's a purpose to all of this stuff. And here's the other one. Here is more hard clay surfaces, like almost like 3 or 4 inches underneath, 8 inches underneath this hard clay, almost like iron. Maybe they put that to make the foundation of the house stand stronger. Those who are more aware and know how to do it, you let me know. You guys are more aware, let me know. I'm just trying to figure it out here how it works. But yeah, they do that. And here's a watermelon. He's growing much slower, despite not giving them the same water as the one that grew down there. So there's something to this. They know which soil it is, and was it sunlight they need? Is it, We're just trying to kind of wing it and try to see what works. So he's trying to find the cat still. And I'm gonna try to end this video because I have to have an appointment. We got confirmation with my wonderful friend Ryan and the Sport Mazda in Orlando North to said, yes, let's go take a look at some vehicles. I like Mazda. Look at the beautiful colors. Look around. Look around, look around. I like Mazda and all the stuff there. And we're gonna try. And in the back of the fence, I'll show you next time. Well, here's some more peas coming up. These guys here, actually the same peas that are over there. So in the back of the fence, and there's a lot of reflection here, are like we planted some jackfruit also. A little jackfruit. And because I said we can't grow things, I think, within 10 feet of the ravine. So we said let's put them back in and see if they grow like the pine trees. So every now and then I come and I water them. So here's the ravine in the back of the house. And there are little baby snakes here sometimes, so I come out here looking, but I usually come in here with a rake. But I came last night, I didn't see much, so I'm gonna try again and see. So here's some stuff. Here are the lizards, everywhere lizards. My little buddies, they're very curious and very friendly. But here's some of I think these are the jackfruit trees we're trying to grow. One here, another one here, some other one here. I think it's better to video in the shade from what I'm seeing. You get to see more stuff. And some more there, but the butterflies, everything else, they all have their own business to do and duties. Like larger animals like cows and goats and sheep and all that stuff, they all do their own duty. And if you look at some of the videos I've seen, people actually are renting those animals out to come and take care of their gardens and their crops without having to use fertilizers. You notice these videos are jumping around everywhere. I'm talking about every topic possible. I'm just giving you little tidbits of where we're heading, okay? We start off big, as everything first is brand new. And we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty, to the details, okay? We want to talk about the details, but I don't want to be talking forever because you're gonna be getting tired of my voice. So let me just hush. And sometimes I might just do it in a video, a different format, okay? But thank you guys so much for your time. God bless you all. We will talk again soon, okay? Thank you.